shootouts and rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. But, oh, he's got some space. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The give. Space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Creates a little space. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Buckeyes are stopped but not before getting it past the sticks.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Safe completion on the screen. Turns it over to midfield. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Phenomenal play call by the offensive coordinator. You're calling screen passes to take advantage of a good pass rush, and that's exactly what happened. The offensive linemen, they just let those defensive ends run up the field. Quarterback did a perfect job holding on to the ball to the last possible.
He's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And it looks as if they're going to try field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Illinois' offense will get the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. He'll off one deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a big away on 4th down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Ohio, there are 5 categories.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going right to work up top. Here's a hit. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illibuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David. That is pretty cool history, Reese.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live living animal. That's why they changed it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
6 categories.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Got a little space. There he goes. And it's on the ground. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Pocket breaking down.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play at 2nd and long. Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried, when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They booted away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd return, and he brought them to their feet on that. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line.
On 39 plays, you have 7 options. Round is selected.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This rivalry more than a century old with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. To your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. And Illinois now, maybe they're going to be trying to create a little new trend.
Yeah, try to get some mojo. Try to get some momentum on their side. Try to change this rivalry. Listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, you got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter. Let's dominate today.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3.
It's a seam wide open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possession.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Practice recognize these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need to. We'll put points on the board.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Has empty selected. Suggestions.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Entering play
and let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Pittsburgh came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. The fact this wasn't ever really in question. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They send the tight end in motion. Might as well give it to him again. Find some fresh air. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. The RPO, it's complete. Oh, a lot of space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
Cover 3, cover 9, cog 3 doesn't have. Double bracket. Temperature 3, cover 4 cons.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Takes the handoff. It's Valentine. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
There are 2 categories.
Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the board.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Entering play concept. Inside zone, there are 11 categories. We have 39 options. Each listing is selected.
Still a 10-point game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Challenge play is selected.
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Entering play call.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on the challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker.
There are 6, and call timeout is selected. View challenge play is selected.
Turn it over on downs. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Entering play call.
The coach
there are
still
6
thinks he was
categories.
right. The
You have
officials
36
say
options.
he was not.
Cover 3
The
matches
challenge is
selected.
denied and the timeout is gone. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Grab near the sticks. It's Valentine. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
You have 18
This
options.
offense has been
Cover 3
sluggish to
matches
say the
selected.
least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. Touchdown
Entering play call.
Nice
Coach
catch and good work
suggestions. There are
afterwards to
6
get it into the end
categories.
zone. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
Entering
A very
play call.
efficient
You have 7
5-play
options.
scoring drive.
5-4.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Trying to pound it in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and if you go big, I'm going big. I'm going to bring an extra defensive lineman. I'm going to bring in my big physical linebackers. I'm expecting run. This is what they've done. This is what you do on this part of the field, so I'm going to play aggressive on defense.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, but can they make it pay off by converting on 4th down? And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on down.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing forward, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1.
Entering play formation. Tight. You have 9 options. FD
and the
selected.
Offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Big fullback's got it. The Buckeyes get enough for the 1st down.
I think everybody wants to go for it in this situation, but you got to actually do it, and you got to be comfortable with the consequences if you miss this. Obviously, he was. Conversion's good. Nothing to write home about. No fans upset. Everybody happy. All right.
It's complete on the right side. Quick step and go. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Entering play call.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
They'll start this drive with a pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that one's incomplete.
Entering play call. Sam McMahon.
Horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense up.
Yeah, it just, after I got on the phone, too, it just started, it's cold. And, yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
He's got it up to 15. And he motors into the end zone.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
Entering play call.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 teams.
Oh, he over there at night working on it.
Off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory.
How much he charged for to go out there?
Generally the mark of a really good team. Big 12
How much he'll charge me, ask him.
Gentlemen, just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this.
Well, they'll do it out of the pay.
Thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and
That's how
short.
they make their money.
Lets it fly. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the
Yeah, do that.
interception.
Just tell them when they want to come look at mine.
Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback.
What time?
On the quarterback and going and getting that big play.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls.
Yeah, that's cool. Tell them that's cool. That's cool. How much it charge me?
Looking to throw, it's Altmaier.
Yeah,
Got it in the middle, it's Valentine. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, tell them that's cool. Tell them I'm leading.
Go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it.
Give him my number. Or tell him, can I have his number? Text me his number.
Wants to go up top.
Yeah.
And the quarterback will be slowed down back to the 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout.
Yeah, I give it to him, but give it to him tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Linebacker who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the
I give it to him. Yeah, well, yeah, it's 93-10 Hawthorne Court.
Quarterbacks, what a job.
Rushes on him. Zings it complete to the right. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Yeah, they'll do that shit. All of them will do it, but they ain't got to get a bout no
Bring
money.
it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold in here now, but at first it was hot. But when I got out the phone with you, it started getting cold. Now it's just cold.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab on the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
He can come out here and just look at mine. I give him $60.
Where you're going with the football.
Hey,
And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
This time he's got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Absolutely center cut. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Ohio State and Illinois plays out.
Entering play call, college, there are 2 categories, normal.
The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Coverage team does a good job and plays it dead. No return on this one.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Inside zone, there are 11 categories.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. The give to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire.
What is going on? Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Tell him he can call me anytime tomorrow.
We expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell.
He can come over here.
A little bit off. I guarantee you he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Into the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score.
I got a plumber there to do that.
Really good job working through his progression.
Yeah, he under the table. I just got to get his number out of there. Yeah, he under the table. He threw up a half out.
I got to hit those guys on the move.
Yeah.
So they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chase some extra yards.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go to the ground.
Use them half out.
He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling
Like smooth, like smooth fixed all up, like stuff that can be fixed that he do. Like microwave, throw, he do it half out.
Really good job by the offense.
It's just hard to get him out there though.
Not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation.
Yeah, I try to keep them type of people.
Fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
If
you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They want to run it left here. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one,
free up the gut. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Luke Altmaier started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom for the Fighting Illini. Had their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for you, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois. People wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it last year, not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. Really curious to see if Luke Altmaier can take the next step this season, because if they do, this is going to be a really, really tough team to beat.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Entering play call, double mud, formation, option is set, load, cover 6.
The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down.
Give pushing.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Coach suggestions.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Holds it in on the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Entering play call.
It's all right. It's not bad. That's what we're talking about. Okay, when it does, you go to bed.
And playing big in
You
this
get the
big
TV.
moment on this big stage,
Hey,
it
get on
is
the bed.
so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Power football with the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great game, great job on the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Playouts. RPO. AHP split screen.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Lost a throw on
Jim
first
ain't
down.
open them up.
They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Mesh HP corner.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Got him downfield. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early, and on to that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Entering play call.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Back to throw, it's Altmaier. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner is stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete. Found a seam on the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Entering play call.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Set 3, cover 4 pawns. Give pushing.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmakers. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Give pushing.
Wants to fire on second down. Complete. Fights off a defender. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the third. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
To the air, it's Altmaier. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He leaves it with his back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And you really want want your quarterback in the red zone to be efficient, to be smart, not to give up points. And, man, he makes a big mistake. They capitalize on defense, return the ball all the way down the field, and now their offense has an opportunity in the red zone.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give to the single back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Illinois offense returns to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Caught over the middle. It's Clement. Wide open spaces. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Altmaier. Get it out on the screen. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? We just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
Man blitz. Option, double mud. There are 6 categories.
Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. Going for the marker on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains at the 22.
There are 6 categories.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
There are 6 categories. You have 36
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Finds a little space. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Illinois lining up quickly.
tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively. Kind of makes you play responsibility football. And
the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth, lofts one high and deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark. They just
looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team. Every time they play, Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off, Palmer.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win. You're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the second half.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Division.
Motion from the back. To throw, it's Altmaier. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Dixon. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6
down in the fourth quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He will not get it. A down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll toss it. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
Entering play
good
call,
gain
coach
on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Hampton. Fakes to grab. Lots of running room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got it in the middle with Tarkin. Turning on the Jets. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's the pressure. Quick strike complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short.
Really, you're boo-booing again?
Wants to throw again.
I
don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Entering play call.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
There he goes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Robert Press.
The screen game for this offense, man, it's a feel thing, like when to call it and when you can anticipate somebody being aggressive, and they pick the right time, man. They hit the defense, 3rd down, big play, slip it right behind the linebackers, make the play and get the first down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The screen, he's got wheels. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down. And let's see if they try to convert on 4th.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late.
Touchdown, Illini!
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. But nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Coach suggestions, there are 8
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, they have divided these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the
Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware exists, but Ohio State will once again take home the 2nd oldest trophy in the Big Ten, the Yellow Buck. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering pause minute. Return to hub. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. And entering Dynasty Hubs. Recruiting is selected. Upgrade. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 entering overview screen.